Thank you. Good evening. I'm going to start out by it's a little bit different than you might traditionally expect with a seminar from a lawyer, right? I'm going to get into the legal issues of business entities and that kind of thing. But first I want to start out with a couple of preliminary matters. And I kind of call them risk, rules, revenues, and revolution. The revolution part really didn't go in here, but I wanted to continue the R's. Whenever you start a business, you have two basic risks. You have your market risk, and you have your entrepreneurial and management risk. Now, when you focus on a market risk, really what we're looking at here is the difference between known and novel products, right? We all hear about the high technology entrepreneur who's out there who just formed the latest and greatest widget, who forms a company, goes public, and makes millions and millions of dollars. But for every guy who does that, or every woman who does that, there are literally thousands who go bust because their product isn't accepted. So for the most part, the best way, the safest way to start your own business is to start with a known product or service, something that you have some experience in, all right? And, you know, a mundane business, you might even call it, law, mundane business, accounting, cutting lawns, whatever it ends up being. But you have a lot less market risk when you go into a known area because you don't have to educate your customer base about why they should be using you. All right? Now, follow that on by making sure that whatever you do is niche oriented. There's got to be an approach where you're going after a specified segment of the marketplace. Now, this is kind of counterintuitive because most people think, I want to go after everybody so I can get a piece of everybody's pie, some money out of the bigger group of individuals. The problem with this ends up being in the marketing area, because by marketing to a broad spectrum of people, you have to have thousands or millions and millions of dollars. But by marketing to a niche, you can now target your marketing dollars to a particular area.